The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is shaping up to be one of the most interesting Ultra releases in a while. Samsung is making some bold design choices, and new leaks from Ice Universe give us a clearer look at what's changing. One of the biggest details is the front camera. The S26 Ultra has a noticeably larger punch hole than the S25 Ultra, now measuring 4mm in diameter. That makes it the largest front camera cutout ever used on a Samsung Ultra model. At first, many fans were concerned, since Samsung has always been known for having one of the smallest and cleanest punch holes in the Android world. But now we know why. Samsung has increased the front camera's field of view to 85 degrees. This allows the S26 Ultra to capture a wider frame, similar to the wide-angle look of the S25 Ultra's main rear camera. In real use, this means better group selfies, wider backgrounds, and less distortion without cutting anyone out. The bigger hole may not look as minimal as before, but the function backs up the design. Ice Universe also confirms that all three models, the S26, S26 Plus, and S26 Ultra, will share the same 3x zoom camera. The specs include 10-megapixel isosceles sensor, 1/3.94 sensor size, 1.0mm pixel size, f/2.4 aperture, 36-degree field of view. So despite earlier speculation, the telephoto camera is staying at 10 megapixel, not 12 megapixel. What do you think about these changes? Let me know in the comments section. Samsung is reportedly considering a battery upgrade for the Galaxy S26 Ultra and future models, but it may come at the cost of the S Pen slot. One leaker claims there's a 50/50 chance Samsung might remove the S Pen slot from upcoming Ultra flagships, possibly starting with the Galaxy S26 Ultra. The company is said to be looking at using that space for a larger battery and more practical sensors. In my opinion, the S Pen is still one of the most useful and defining features of Samsung's Ultra lineup. Its real value comes from Bluetooth connectivity, which enables several convenient functions that improve the overall experience. Samsung should seriously think about bringing this feature back in the Galaxy S26 Ultra, which is expected to launch in the coming months. The S Pen has always been an important tool for Ultra users, and its functionality is a major reason many prefer this series. But Samsung removed Bluetooth support in the S25 Ultra, a change that noticeably lowered excitement among longtime users. Rumors suggest Samsung might do the same with the S26 Ultra, leaving fans frustrated because they don't want to see the feature removed 2 years in a row. Even though Samsung continues to break sales records every year, many users feel their enthusiasm is fading as essential Ultra features keep getting scaled back. That's why it's important for Samsung to understand what users want and make sure the Galaxy S26 Ultra delivers a real and meaningful upgrade. A new leak about the Galaxy S26 lineup has also revealed cases for the Galaxy S26 Pro, Galaxy S26 Edge, and Galaxy S26 Ultra. Earlier renders already highlighted their designs, but these leaked cases provide a much clearer look. With the new images, we get another close view at all three models. In total, 19 case images for the Galaxy S26 series from multiple brands have surfaced online, shared by Keep Up with One UI and Sammy Guru. These images show the phones from several angles and give detailed glimpses of their builds. One noticeable design change is on the Galaxy S26 Edge, which has a camera module that spans the entire width of the phone. It looks a bit unusual compared to the others. For the camera setups, the Galaxy S26 Pro has 3 lenses. The Galaxy S26 Edge has 2. The Galaxy S26 Ultra comes with 4. The photos also confirm that all 3 phones keep their rounded corners and flat sides, just like the previous generation. Another detail included is support for Qi2 wireless charging with these cases. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. We're now going to run through the full specs, design, and expected pricing to help you decide which one is right for you, so hit subscribe now, and let's dive right into it. First up, the standard Galaxy S26. It's coming with a 6.2-inch dynamic A&OLED display with improvements in brightness and color accuracy. We get a 120Hz display with HDR10+ and a resolution of 1080x2340. The display will be protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. For selfies, it has a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera. On the rear, there's a triple camera setup consisting of a wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto, but the exact sensors are still unknown. It'll be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 chipset and comes with 12 GB of RAM and up to 512 GB of storage, UFS 4.0. The battery is a 4000 mAh unit with 25 dV fast charging and 15 dV wireless charging. It will also support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband support. The phone will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to start at around $800 in January 2026. Next, we have the Samsung Galaxy S26 Plus, which may also be known as the S26 Edge. This one will come with a 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED display with similar improvements in brightness and color accuracy. You'll get a 120Hz display, HDR10+, and a resolution of 1440x3120, protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. There's a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera for selfies. The rear setup includes a dual camera system with a wide and an ultra-wide camera, though the exact sensors are still under wraps. It's also powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 and will come with 12 GB of RAM and storage options of 256 GB or 512 GB, UFS 4.0. The battery is a 4900 mAh unit with 45 dV fast charging and 15 dV wireless charging. It will support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband. This model will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to be priced from $1,000 in January 2026. Finally, we have the premium model, the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. This one features a 6.9-inch dynamic AMOLED display, again with improvements to brightness and color accuracy, 120Hz refresh rate, and HDR10+, with a resolution of 1440x3120, and it will be protected by Gorilla Glass Armor 3. There have been reports suggesting that this could feature the first ever under-display camera on an S-series phone, likely an 8-megapixel under-display selfie camera. On the rear, it will come with a quad camera setup featuring wide, ultra-wide, telephoto, and periscope lenses, but the exact sensors are still unknown. The phone will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 in all regions and will come with 12 GB of RAM and up to 1 TB of storage, UFS 4.0. It's packing a 6000 mAh battery with significant improvements to fast charging. As expected, it will also support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband. The S26 Ultra will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to start at $1,300 in January 2026. Overall, it's looking like the Samsung Galaxy S26 series is going to be an exciting release, especially if the Ultra becomes the first S-series phone to feature the under-display camera. Samsung seems to be continuing their strategy of improving and refining their phones, rather than completely redesigning them for the sake of it. And just like all new phones, there will be a major emphasis on software, with AI playing a huge role in the user experience. The launch is still a bit far off, but we can expect plenty of information to leak as we approach the release date. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on the latest updates.